Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, hi, my name is Kelly, and if it's not, hi bestie, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a get ready with me, as you can see by the title. But if you want to see how I achieved this look and my outfit and everything else, keep watching and let's get right into it. Okay, so my skin is prepped. I've done my skincare. My makeup is kind of organized in two different places. I have it in my drawer and I have some in my makeup box. So if you see me like looking everywhere, just know that my makeup setup is a mess right now because I haven't figured out how to organize everything that I have. I'm starting off with primer. Please, this is not a tutorial. I don't think I'm the best person to teach anyone how to do their makeup. I just do what works for me. But I'm going for like a glowy look today. I don't necessarily want to look like I have makeup on, so I'm going for like a very natural glowy makeup look. Okay, so now I look, you know, more presentable. So I'm going to do my eyebrows first. I'm trying to give Uchinatori kind of brows here, you guys, so bear with me. I don't have the most satisfying brows. I'm trying my best. So that's eyebrow gel. I think that's from ELF. Am I the only one that gets like ringing in my ears? I can literally just be sitting on my own and I will just start ringing in my ears and I'm like, what is actually going on? Okay, so I'm going to let my eyebrows dry and like do my brows and then conceal them, and then I'll come back on camera to give you guys the lessons that I've learned in my teens. Okay, so my brows are done now and I'm going to get into my base. I did like a makeup look a few days, was it a few days ago? Yeah, I think it was a few days ago. It was just concealer I used and I really liked that makeup look. This foundation is not full coverage and I hate that it's not full coverage, but I also like that it gives me more of like a skin-like finish. I'm still going to go in with concealer because I want a more full coverage look. While I'm doing concealer, I want to do my first lesson. So lessons that I've learned in my teens so far, right? The first one I would say is actually have a whole list. So I'm not going to pretend like I'm just saying this off the top of my head. I think one of the biggest, and like I would say like the biggest for me, was that it's okay not to have a huge friendship circle. So like for the longest, especially like in my early teens, I hated the fact that I wasn't one of those people who had people that they could, you know, say, oh yeah, this person is my friend. Oh yeah, this person is my friend. Like I was never one of those people. I'm still not one of those people. I've always had like a very small friendship circle. I know people, but like I wouldn't call them my friends, and I think that kind of helped me earlier on to distinguish between who I call my friend and who I call my acquaintance. Like if you ask me, like I don't think that's a bad thing. It took me a while to really like come to terms with the fact that that's actually not a bad thing and it's okay that that is my situation and there's nothing wrong with just having 2-3 friends at a time. And I don't know why for a majority of my teenage years I thought that there was something wrong with me for not having a large friendship group like all these other people that I knew that had these large friendship groups that would go around doing things and they would know each other. And even in college, like I still see groups like that and I'm like, I wish I was one of those people. Do you see how that blended out all my dark spots? Yeah, it was during my first few months of college that I started to become okay with not having like this huge friendship circle, and I was actually okay with having just my 2 long distance best friends that I've had since my last year of high school. If your support is only coming from 2 people at a time, or even 1 person, or even nobody, like it's okay. I don't know how to explain it, but like I'm okay not having a lot of friends now. And that doesn't mean that I'm not open to having more friends. It just means that it's no longer an issue for me. It's no longer a situation for me where I'm like, you know, my self-esteem is low because I don't have a bunch of friends, or like I'm not happy. Like no, that's not the case. I won't say it brought me down, but like it made me feel bad about myself for a while. And I think all that could have been avoided if I had just realized on time that it's actually okay that I don't have this, you know, huge friendship circle and I only have 1 best friend and 1 person to talk to at lunchtime. Like for real, it would have saved me a lot of, you know, low self-esteem issues that I started to have as I grew older in like my teens. That kind of brings me to my second point about self-esteem. I struggled with, you know, body issues practically all of my teens. I don't think there was a period apart from now where, and even now self, like I'm still not as accepting as I would want to be. And there was a time where I really like hated my body. Like I felt I felt very bad about how I looked. I didn't want to take pictures. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to speak to people. I didn't want to socialize. Like, it was a very, 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 very bad time, to be honest. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you guys that it was just a point in my life where I hated my body. But like, I hated it so much that it literally drew me back from the things that I would love to do. I think if I could go back, that's the only thing I would tell my younger self at that point when I hated my body so much. Your body is your body. Own it. Stop hating on your body. It's okay to want to change something about it. It's okay to want to better your health, but like, don't hate your body. Love your body, whatever shape, size. Because if you're a girl especially, your body is going to change so much in your entire life that at some point in your life, you look at your body and be like, hey, is this really me? And if you don't love your body, how are you going to be able to cope emotionally during those times? And the sooner that I, accepted that this is what it is, this is my body, I have to own it, I have to accept it for what it is, that was when I started to really accept my body. And I was like, you know what? I think this is what it is for me. And I think after then, I just started loving my body more. I started loving my face more. Like, I wasn't trying to be somebody I wasn't. Comfortable in my own skin while trying new things and evolving. And honestly, the journey to self-acceptance has been a very rocky one, but it's been beautiful, to be honest. I'm not even gonna sit down here and lie and say, oh, it hasn't been beautiful. Like, there are times where I'll wake up, look at myself, and I'm like, wow, God really did his thing. Some of the decisions young girls make these days is because of the influence from social media. But I think also the people around you play a very big role in how you see yourself and how you treat your body. Growing up in a family where my parents or my siblings never made me feel bad for being chubby. Nobody ever I don't have one of those aunties that be like, oh, you're adding weight or something like that. Like, I never grew up in one of those toxic households where weight is like a very serious topic. Like, I never grew up in one of those. I'm really, really sorry for those who did, because I can't imagine, social media bullying you for how big you look, people bullying you at school for how big you look, and then your family bullying you for how big you look. It's like, I think that would have been the last straw for me. But fortunately, I didn't have one of those family members. Like, even my aunties, they even encouraged me to get bigger. They're like, we want you to be bigger, we want you to be big. I'm like, auntie, please calm down. Like, don't get me wrong, my parents will call me out, my mom will give you how it is, and she will tell you the truth hot, but she loves you. She will let you know that she loves you. And that's why I feel like nobody can ever make me feel less of myself, even though it has happened to me before like that's somebody made me feel less of myself. But that's why I'm talking about, like, the self-acceptance journey started from home. Own your body, please. Like, you may not like how small you look, and that's okay, but like, don't stop doing the things that you love to do because you think you're too big to wear clothes, or you don't like buy the clothes that fit you. Like, what's your issue? Like, if I could go back and talk to my younger self, I would tell her, babes, like, stop being this thing you're doing is rubbish. Because it was so bad. Like, I was literally talking to my best friend a few days ago, and she was like, there was actually a time where I hated my body so much that I wasn't taking pictures, and even if I took pictures, like, I would criticize my body so much. And I was like, yo, there was actually a time like that, me, that I'm so obsessed with myself, that I would take pictures these days and just stare at myself. Okay, this makeup, I don't want to do like contour. Like I said, I want to do like a very natural look. So I'm just going to blend out everything with my foundation brush. I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer on my eyes, and then I'm going to do my eyeshadow. I think I'm just gonna go with like a natural brown, because I don't want to do too much, like I said. Being loud doesn't mean you're confident. I think I started to learn that inner confidence is actually a thing, and it radiates way, way, way more than that loud confidence that people, and I don't mean loud as in your tone, and that could also work too, but like loud as in you're doing too much. I think confidence, like real confidence, comes from within. And I started to learn that literally my first year of college. I had attended this program in school where I had to be confident for this role that I was given. We would do a bunch of tasks in class, and everyone else is getting their groove on, being confident, doing things, and me, I'm just there. Like, at some point I started to ask myself, like, Kelly, is this the same you that you were so confident in high school? Like, what happened to you? I could stand in front of 50 to 100 people in high school and talk. I had been talking to a large group of people at a very young age, if I do say so myself, because speaking on air, live, radio at 14, please talk to somebody else. And then attending this program in school and not being able to like do the things I was expected to do because I wasn't confident was like, yo, who am I? Who is this? What is going on? When you master inner confidence, nobody can make you feel less of yourself. You would walk into rooms, you would speak without even having any knowledge on the topic, or even with the little knowledge you have, you would wow people because of that inner confidence that you have. It doesn't have anything to do with knowing the dictionary from front to back. It doesn't have anything to do with having the highest GPA. It doesn't have anything to do with being the best dressed in the room. Inner confidence is a thing, and the sooner you master it, the better for you. And the third thing that I would like to talk about, that I don't really like to talk about, tell that boy you like him. Tell him you like him, please. Tell him you like him so we can rest. Please tell him you like him so we can breathe. Hey. Tell that boy you like him so we can breathe. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Tell that boy that you like him so we can breathe. How many times did I say it? A few years ago, I wouldn't give anybody this advice because I'm not an advocate for shooting your shot as a girl. Under no circumstance should you ever go and meet a boy and tell him you like him. But in this circumstance where it's like you like this boy so much that he's what you eat, he's what you like, rest. First of all, rest, okay? If it ever gets to that point where you feel like, oh my God, this boy is the bane of my existence. He's the reason I live. I can't do without him. I can't check any con. I can't do this. I can't do that. Please tell him you like him and see what happens. It can go 2 ways. Actually, there are 3 ways it can go. The first way it can go is he'll ghost you, which is probably not the worst, but at the same time, it's not also the best because you're going to be left in the dark, like what actually happened. And then the second way is he would outrightly tell you, babes, I don't like you. He would tell you straight up, I don't like you, move on. And then another way it can go, if God butters your bread, he can actually like you. And may have just been shy and he was waiting for the right time to actually tell you how much he likes you, blah 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 blah. If that happens for you, you don't know what God has done for you. For me, it was a time in my life where, like I said, I wouldn't have given that advice to anybody. But I think if I didn't tell that boy that I liked him, I would be so obsessed with him that I wouldn't even know my bearing in life because it was so bad. I'm telling you, I would wake up thinking about this boy, go back to bed thinking about him, so obsessed. Like, it was a very unhealthy, I don't think it was unhealthy, but it was an obsession, quite all right. And I think telling him that I liked him opened my eyes to a lot of things. First of all, it lets me know that that boy is not your man. He did not like you, he doesn't like you, move on. Please, grow up. But yeah, tell that boy you like him, please. And it's okay to not have it figured out. And this goes for people who are struggling with what to do in life, what to study, what to do, your career paths and all of that. It's okay to not have it figured out. It never was an issue for me what to study and all of that, but I had a few friends who struggled with that, and I think they're doing well in everything that they've chosen to do. And that's why I'm encouraging anyone that's watching this that it's actually okay to not have your entire life figured out at once. You're young, you're growing, you're experiencing new things. What you know now, you didn't know 5 years ago. And the things you wanted to do with your life 5 years ago is probably not what you want to do now. And that's okay. Change is the only constant thing in life. You will keep changing, you'll keep evolving, and you'll keep, making new decisions, meeting new people. Obviously, it's good to have a plan or a timeline, but don't be so disciplined by your timeline that if something doesn't go according to your timeline, you hate the world and you hate yourself and you hate the universe and you hate God and you hate everything. No, don't be like that. Accepting the things you cannot change is literally the key to life. You can't be bothered because you just accepted that this is what your reality is. You've, made peace with it. Boy drama is exciting, but it can also have a long lasting effect on you. I'm serious. This goes back to telling that boy that you like him. I'm serious. Like, boy drama is really, really exciting. I used to love to gossip, and even now I love talking. I do. Can you tell? I really do love talking. So, you know, boy drama is exciting, but like, don't get too caught up in boy drama that you forget whose child you are. If you can't stay in your lane, focus on your books, focus on the things that will make you money, focus on your relationship with God, focus on your health, go to the gym, do some skincare. Like, boy drama should be the last thing on your list. I don't even think it should even be on your list at all. Like, it's exciting too, you know, but like, don't get too caught up in it that it starts to affect your mental health, your emotional well-being. Like, it's really not all that. Like, there's so many things to get excited about. Boy drama is not one of them. And I think it's okay that you want to gist and you want to talk to your friends about things, but like, don't say things about people that you can't say in their presence. I learned this the hard way. Boy, I learned this the hard way because I love to gist, and I'm not even gonna sit down here and lie and say, no, I love to gist though. Yeah. Don't just say things about people that you can't say in their presence. For me, that's just it. And take care of your friends and family. I think I don't even know how to stress how important it is that you prioritize telling your friends and your family that you love them. For me, I love you was like, you have to force I love you out of my mouth. It was so hard for me to voice I love you because I wasn't so used to saying I love you. I don't know if it was like my upbringing or, you know, just how I was, but like, I never used to say I love you. I just got off the phone with my siblings and I had to force them to say I love you back after I said I love you to them. And it's so sad when I think about it that is some of our realities. We don't say I love you as much as we should, especially to the people that we actually love. I'm not talking about that girl that you have on Snapchat that you're whining and you're deceiving. I'm talking about the people in your life that you actually love. Please take care of your friends and family. Like, say I love you. Tell your people you love them. I'm serious. Like, if that's the only thing you pick from this video, I'm okay. So I just line my lips with both red and brown, and then I'm going to blend that in, and then I'm going to go in with my concealer, and then I'm going to clean up. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my NYX gloss in Tiramisu. This gloss is literally like my favorite thing on this earth. Okay, now for finishing touches, let's do mascara while I talk about the last few lessons that I learned in my teens. Your mom is your biggest fan. Stop antagonizing her. I don't know how many people this would actually be useful for, but it was something that I wish somebody had told me when I was younger. I used to, I don't know, me and my mom used to fight a lot, and I think not realizing that she just wanted the best for me was something that I had to, it was hard for me basically is what I'm trying to say. I think I just didn't realize early enough that that was what she was trying to do. And I know that sounds so crazy, I know it does, but like, I just wish I had understood earlier on that she actually just wanted the best for me. My mom is my biggest fan. Like, she comments on all my videos, she supports my YouTube, everything I do, literally, not even just my YouTube. She supports everything I do more than I even do. Like, she takes my stuff more seriously than I do, and I think if that doesn't scream biggest fan, I don't know what does. So I wish I could go back and tell my younger self that it was okay that your mom didn't let you do certain things, and there are things that I'm grateful for now, because if I didn't have that training, the Kelly that you're seeing sitting down here would be a whole different person. Oof, hey. I'm happy for the home training that I have, because I think there's so many ways I could have gone wrong as a child, and I thank God that I did not go wrong because of the upbringing that I have. So hey, just saying. So the last thing I would like to say is follow your heart, but be disciplined. Follow your heart, quite all right. Like, do the things that you want to do the things that make you happy, dog. Don't let your heart rule every decision that you make, because especially if you're like me, you make decisions at your comfort. You do things that would, you know, keep you in your comfort zone. No. Use your head, basically. I wrote it in brackets. Use your head. I think, you know, following your heart is a good thing, because you follow the things that give you joy, the things that make you happy, the things that are your passion, the things that you love to do. But when it comes to being disciplined in those things that you've chosen to do, you have to use your head and not your heart. You have to follow logic sometimes. So I didn't know how to word this particular lesson, but my point here is you have to follow your heart, as in let your heart guide the things that you put your mind, your effort, your energy, your time into, you know, the people that you feel will make you happy. But use your head at the same time. Be disciplined by logic. So I think it's good that you want to do the things that you think would make sense or would make you happy, but you know, is that really what's best for you right now? So I think that concludes the lessons that I've learned, you know, in my teens. Obviously there are some things that I would want to say. I don't have everything in my head right now, but these are just like the few things that I've learned so far, and I think they're very, very valuable lessons. I think the fact that it took me 5 years to realize these things is good. I wish I had known them earlier, but it's good. It took some people 20 years, you know, to be confident and okay with their body. It took some people 30 years to be able to learn and master inner confidence. And I'm not saying that I'm a master at all of these things. These are things that I'm still learning, but these are things that as of right now I have realized and I'm working on and I've worked on. I'm not perfect, but these are the things that I've learned that work. And I think if you take bits and pieces from everything that I've said today, I think you'll be able to sit down, reevaluate your life, reevaluate your choices, and look at where you're actually not necessarily lacking, but where you could do better. So what am I going to do? I'm going to like take off my band, like hot comb my hair and stuff, and then put on my outfit. You guys, I've completely forgotten that I'm actually doing an outfit like OOTD, get ready with me thing. So I think, I'm going to do the rest of my hair, my outfits, and like, add more lip gloss to my lips because, it's not really giving right now. And then we'll get out the house and go where we're supposed to go. You guys, I think my makeup actually looks good. Like it's giving, like, I don't want to say it's giving natural, but like also it's not giving, like, I didn't want to do lashes because the lashes weren't giving. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. The lashes were not giving, you guys. Hey, I don't know. Okay, let me do my hair. You guys, I look so pretty. Let me do my hair and then I will come back. We'll come back to this. I'm done getting ready. This is the makeup look. Everything is giving what it's supposed to give. My lights died on me, so we'll have to resort to sunlight. If you guys enjoy, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys really enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. If you want to see more videos like this, comment down below. And if you want to see like a makeup tutorial or something of the sort, or more videos like this, just let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Mwah.